Hi, welcome to my channel. If you clicked on this video, you might be a breastfeeding mom that is looking to boost their supply or maintain their supply, find a good meal replacement to help maintain their supply during their breastfeeding journey. So I am a mom to a 9.5-month-old and I have been exclusively breastfeeding since day one, and I have included this smoothie into my daily routine since the beginning. I've had it probably almost every day since my son was born, and it has really helped maintain my supply and in times also helped boost my supply. There's definitely times where my supply has dipped, where I've had to work a little bit harder to make sure that I maintain my supply, and this smoothie recipe has definitely helped along my journey. There are a couple ingredients in here that are known to help boost milk supply. It's funny, when I was researching for this video, I was looking up like the reasons as to why, and there's actually very little science and research as to why these ingredients help boost milk supply. We just know that they do in some women. So if you want to learn how to make this chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie, then just keep watching.
Okay, so let's go over everything that you will need. You will need oatmeal, protein powder, coconut milk or another plant-based milk or whatever milk you'd like to use, peanut butter, cocoa, flaxseed, brewer's yeast, and frozen bananas. Or you could use regular bananas. I just like to use frozen bananas, then I don't have to add ice. What I do is I buy a lot of bananas at once, and then I just let some go brown and I put those in the freezer, and then I always have frozen bananas in the freezer. I start by adding 1.5 cups of coconut milk. So my milk preference of choice is coconut milk, but it was recently noted that coconut milk might be helping boost women's milk supply. People were noticing that after they had the Starbucks pink drink that they noticed a boost in supply, and that contains coconut milk, so there might be a link there. Next, I add oats. I use steel cut oats, but you can use regular oats if you prefer. And oatmeal is one of the top recommendations to help boost and maintain supply. So if you don't like actually eating oatmeal every day, it's a great thing to add to your smoothie. Next thing I add is about 1/2 scoop of protein. This is optional, you don't have to add protein. It does help to sweeten it, and I just like it as a way to get extra protein in my diet. Next thing I add is cocoa, and I use about 1 tablespoon of cocoa. I don't measure anything super precisely, so just about 1 tablespoon. Next, I add peanut butter, and I use powdered peanut butter just for the convenience sake, so I don't have to deal with scooping peanut butter out of the jar. It is a lower fat content, but not something I'm hugely concerned about right now. Next ingredient is flaxseed, and flaxseed is another milk boosting ingredient, so I add 2 tablespoons of this, and it doesn't have a strong taste or anything, so just throw 2 tablespoons in there. The next ingredient is brewer's yeast. And brewer's yeast is quite bitter tasting, so I like to only add about 1 teaspoon of this. When it's used in like a lactation cookie recipe or something, there's not very much use, so you only need a little bit of it. And the next thing I add are my frozen bananas, and I just eye out whatever I think looks like 1 banana. So I use about a handful and a little bit. Next, I pop it on the blender and turn it on. And I've also included 2 little mom hacks in this video. So my first one is, if you are scared to use the blender when your little one is sleeping, then you can use a towel over top of your blender, and that is going to work to muffle the sound. I mean, that's really all that they use for any type of sound barrier, usually like a fabric or a foam or something like that. So it really is going to muffle the sound. And there is my chocolate peanut butter banana smoothie recipe that I have almost every day. It also really helps me battle my chocolate cravings because it is so chocolatey. And yeah, I just love it. If you guys try it and love it too, be sure to tag me on Instagram. I will put my handle here. So my second mom hack is to prep all your dry ingredients beforehand. So I like to put all my dry ingredients in these containers, and they're ready to go for the next time I want to make this smoothie. If you know somebody that would benefit from this recipe, please share it with them. And I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week.
Bye.